welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another mukbang. Today you're watching another episode of Munching Mondays, which is my mukbang series. Mukbang is an eating show, so we are going to eat together and we are going to chat. So if that is your thing, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video. My friends, we have yet another beautiful spread. Today we are actually eating one of my favorite things, which is Vietnamese food. We are eating Vietnamese food in celebration of my upcoming vegan trip to Vietnam that's happening in January of 2026. I'm so excited. We're going back to Vietnam on a group trip, and let me tell you, the vegan food in Vietnam is absolutely delicious. I actually hosted a vegan group trip in Vietnam in 2022, which was amazing. It was so much fun, and we're doing it again. This time we're doing a little bit of a different itinerary this time. We're actually going to Ha Long Bay, which I'm so excited about, guys. I have wanted to go to Ha Long Bay for so long. I've just never been, even though I've been to Vietnam twice before. I just always like missed it. And so last time I went, I was kind of sad that we didn't do Ha Long Bay. So this time we're doing a cruise in Ha Long Bay. I'm so excited. Anyways, first of all, let's dig in. So this right here is the lemongrass tofu and spring rolls on vermicelli. Bun chai. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Vermicelli with spring rolls and tofu. It looks so good. And I got the vegan Vietnamese sub. This one looks a little dry, but I'm gonna add a few sauces. All right, guys, so first we're gonna take some of this sauce, which looks like maybe it's like a vegan fish sauce, okay, that I can add to my bun cha. Smells pretty good. I'm just gonna kind of pour. I don't like to pour the whole thing, but just maybe a little bit so I can dip a little. Man, I'm so excited. Okay, and then for the Vietnamese sub, I feel like it's kind of dry. Like they didn't really add like a sauce. Like what's going on here? So I am gonna add vegan mayo to the sub because it looks so dry. Like, what is going on? Just because we're vegan does not mean we don't like sauce, you know? Okay. You know, these places, just get a little jar of Hellmann's vegan mayo and you'll be good. And I have this random sauce left over from like my last Vietnamese like restaurant experience. This is like a peanutty sauce, so I'm just gonna have that on the side just in case I need it. Okay. All right, let's dig in. I'm so excited. Okay, and I also have sriracha. Actually, I'm just gonna put some sriracha, get that ready. Probably need some sriracha in here too. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, shall we dig in? I'm gonna start with the vermicelli. Let's dig in. Crispy tofu. Oh my god. The spring rolls look so good. The spring rolls in Vietnam are actually so good. This one looks kind of similar to the ones in Vietnam. Sriracha. I love Vietnamese food. Is it bad that I want to grab a fork? Before that, let's try the lovely vegan Vietnamese sub. There's some pickled radish in here, there's cucumber, there's cilantro, and there is carrots. They definitely did add some sort of a sauce in there. And some chilies too. Woo! So yes guys, we are heading back to Vietnam. If you want all the details, I'll link the trip page below. I'm actually doing a back-to-back trip again, Vietnam and then Thailand. So I actually did the same thing 2 years ago. No, oh my God, 3 years ago. In 2022, I did the same thing. It was back-to-back Vietnam, Thailand. I think we did Thailand first. Yes, Thailand and then Vietnam. And it was so fun. Those were my first trips that I ever hosted. And yeah, we're going back. We're doing both of the countries like slightly differently this time. So it's gonna be a different experience, but I'm so excited. Southeast Asia is just like a great place to travel. You know, it's not as expensive as like Europe or other places. And the food, I just feel like Asian food is unmatched. Look at that tofu. Oh my God. In Asia, because of Buddhist culture, and also just like, you know, thousands of years of eating mostly plant-based food, because despite popular belief, vegan food is not more expensive than meat. Because of that, tofu is really well developed, and a lot of fake meat is actually very developed in different parts of Asia. This thing has like some kind of soy saucy sauce on it that they put in Vietnamese subs. So it actually tastes much better than I thought it would. Oh my God. So anyways, this is why I feel like Asia is just like so great, because you can eat so many traditional dishes, just like the plant-based versions. Spring roll. That. Oh my God, so good. So yeah, Vietnam and Thailand. So it's gonna be great. It's a long flight. That's the only thing, because most people are from the States or like Canada. I can't decide which food, like Vietnamese or Thai, is like my favorite. Like, I love Thai food, right? Love Thai food. But I definitely crave and go for Vietnamese food a lot more often. It's interesting. It's so crazy because I love traveling. And like back in the day, well, actually it's crazy because back in the day before I became a YouTuber, I thought, oh my God, being a YouTuber is like the dream job, right? I was like, oh my God, like I want to be a YouTuber. You just wake up and you're filming yourself and then you just get to stay home and then you make money and you do fun things. Like, what a life. Now, I do think still it is a wonderful job. It is a great job. I'm literally sitting here eating food. I do think it's like more, it's a lot more than people think it is. But anyway, so I used to be like, oh my God, I want to be a YouTuber. That's like my dream. And then like there was like a time also, I don't know if it was after I became a YouTuber or like I can't remember when, but there was definitely a time when I was like, oh my God, my dream job would be to travel and just like eat food, like eat vegan food, traveling, maybe have like a travel show, and that would be like my job. I can just travel and eat and travel and eat and have like a vegan travel food show. Now I feel like I kind of do that, although it's a little different, right? So now I do these tours where I host these tours and we get to go around like eating vegan food, and I don't have to do necessarily like a show. Like I'm not really necessarily filming myself, although I do vlog, but I'm kind of like traveling as well now for work. So talk about manifestation, guys. Manifest your dreams, okay? Make them happen. There's definitely days when I complain about like being a YouTuber and like doing this, but at the same time I'm like, how dare I complain? What a job, you know? Wow. This actually tastes very similar to the ones I got in Vietnam. Like it actually tastes really authentic. I think it's the sauce that they put in there, and I think the addition of the vegan mayo was definitely a must. So good. In Vietnam, you can get these on the street for like $1 or $2. It's so full. Okay. Anyway, I think in some ways, what I do now with the hosting of the trips is better than like doing a travel show. Because like when I'm actually on these trips, I actually enjoy the trip for the most part. Obviously I do a little more than like the average person that's coming on the trip, right? Because I have like a certain level of responsibility for them, because I'm like, okay, like they came here to come travel, you know, with me. They trusted me with these trips. But for the most part, when I'm on the trip, I'm just kind of enjoying it like the other travelers, just kind of making sure that everyone's like having a good time at the same time. Like at least with this, I can just actually enjoy myself, not worry about necessarily filming, you know, videos and content and like making a show because I imagine, I'm sure filming like a travel food show is really fun, but I imagine it is a lot more work than we can see, right? Like they have to go to the restaurant, they have to make sure they set up everything, and I'm sure a lot of these travel shows, they do have a whole crew and everything, but still, like, that means you have to be at a certain place on schedule, and you have to visit however many restaurants, and like what if you're full and you still have to pretend like it's good and you're probably just like filming all day and you're just busy filming and you're still like putting on kind of a show. So I imagine it's like more difficult than we think, you know, because like I think it's very easy to look at someone's job. Oh my god, they're a host of a travel show, like how amazing, you know, that's so exciting, so fun. All you have to do is just like travel the world, eat food, meet people, how awesome. But I think there's a lot more to it than we can see. So yeah, I think there's just like a lot more that goes into it. And plus, like if you're tired, for example, from a very long flight because you just flew, and then the next day you're like filming, you're jet lagged, you still have to like look happy and like film and, you know, be all like excited to try the different foods and meet new people. It's like, it's probably a lot. Anyway. I surprisingly really like the sub. Anyway, in like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, I'm actually hosting a vegan trip in Canada, literally basically in my home, because we're going to the Canadian Rockies, and I live in Calgary, which is like an hour away from the Canadian Rockies. So I'm very excited about this one because usually with these trips I have to travel like quite far, but for this I don't really have to go anywhere. I just have to go to the airport to meet everybody. And then this one is a unique one because we're camping and hiking. So we're just gonna camp like in tents for like 6 nights. And we're gonna hike, and it's gonna be in the Rockies. It's gonna be so beautiful. Like, I'm actually very excited. I'm a little nervous because I'm like, we're gonna be camping out there for 6 nights. I love camping, but I don't think I've ever gone camping for that long. Oh, other than when I was in the Serengeti, and I was camping out in the Serengeti, which was a whole different and amazing experience in and of itself. But other than that, yeah, I think that was like the only time I camped for probably that many nights. It's not crazy. So we got a full guest list. It was actually sold out. There's actually 22 people coming for the camping trip. So very exciting. A lot of them are like my travelers that came to my previous trips. So it's gonna be super fun. Very excited. I imagine it can be like a very bonding sort of trip because we're literally camping. So we're all gonna be sitting around the campfire. I'm gonna bring some vegan marshmallows or something. We can all make vegan marshmallows, and I feel like it'll be a very deep bonding experience, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be so fun. The tofu is really good. I wish there was a bit more of a lemongrass flavor. I think the highlight of this bowl were the spring rolls. And guys, I'm gonna have to throw in the towel here. Woo! My friends. So good. Oh my god. That was the Vietnamese mukbang. I'm gonna save the leftovers for later. Guys, I hope you enjoyed eating with me. Let me know what you're eating. Leave it in the comments. For those of you that want to join the Vietnamese vegan group trip, the link will be below. Check out that group trip. It's gonna be so fun. I think there's 10 or 11 spots left for the Vietnamese one. So make sure you grab a spot, guys, okay? These trips are just so fun. They are honestly kind of life-changing. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's so easy to bond with people on these trips because we're all kind of there. Most of us are vegan, or at least understand the vegan message, and we spend like every waking moment together basically for like a week. So you can really bond with the other travelers, and there's been tears at the end of the trips because you just get so close to people. So if you want to come along, come along. That's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any questions about these trips, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!